it is a TNA knockout contest that is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the beautiful people, accompanied to the ring by Madison Rayne and the TNA Women's Knockout Champion Angelina Love from the Big Apple, Velvet Sky.
Well, how about that? Something that we've never seen before. Dissension within the ranks of the beautiful people. Remember, Velvet said to Angelina, if you do not have my back tonight, then you and I are done forever.
Well, I don't blame her for being mad. I mean, my God, the spider was crawling all over her. Angelina Love's got to get out there and put a stop to that. And it's one of those situations, I think, where the emotions took over. But right now, whoa. Hey, Dirk, that's my butt. Get your hand off of that. Somebody fire that dude for sexual harassment. Can't have that with cameramen around here. Can't get good help.
Her opponent from the state of California, Tara.
You know, I think that once and for all in Tara, we have a TNA knockout with a game plan and a strategy that can take the beautiful people down several notches. Angelina, Velvet, Madison, you know, they're used to being above it all. They got the thrones. They have their brown paper bags, their condescending attitudes. But with Tara and the Tarantula, the beautiful people, they're totally intimidated.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a big Tara fan. Loved her work. I've always loved her work. I think she's phenomenal. But the bottom line is, it's obvious she can't beat her one-on-one on talent alone, so she's got to play the fear factor here. Let me tell you something. If you're somebody that suffers from a fear of spiders, this is a mental victory for Tara. She's using it. But the beautiful people, they'll figure out a way to get past this and find a way to keep that title on them. Let's look at what happened last week.
And when has it ever been one-on-one when you're dealing with the beautiful people? You can see Awesome Kong, Tara's tag team partner last week, her reaction, backing up, while Madison and Angelina, they stayed as far away as possible when Tara put the Tarantula on the prone body of Velvet Sky.
Well, you saw the beautiful people run away, but just the look on Awesome Kong's face shows you what fear can do to anybody. I thought Awesome Kong was going to pee in her pants right there. I mean, that's how potent this spider move is that Tara's using. I give her credit for thinking outside the box, but on the other hand, come on. Someone put a stop to this. She should be fine.
Velvet fired off into the corner. Tara measures, charges in, but Velvet Sky able to get the boot up and then follows up, leaving her feet with a clothesline and then directly to the mount. And watch Tara block those punches. The striking technique of Velvet Sky all of a sudden turns into an outright blatant choke.
When Velvet Sky and I were texting each other last night, kind of going over the game plan of this, she said she's going to show no intimidation whatsoever. She's going to take the match to Tara, go after her with clotheslines, choke her if she has to, and you can see she's just performing that to perfection right on with her game plan.
You and Velvet texting?
Read the text office.
Yeah, in the words of Steven Tyler, dream on, Don. Pin attempt by Velvet with the leg hook leads to a near fall. And, you know, I got to give Velvet Sky credit. Her strategy here against Tara is working to perfection. The fact that she took it right to Tara shortly after that opening bell.
Look at this.
I think it's taken Tara out of her game.
I mean, you talk about having momentum. You talk about domination. You can see that there. You know what? Be careful what you do sometimes. All that spider move did was fire Velvet up. You saw her get right in Angelina Love's face, tell her how she felt. I mean, nobody thought you'd see that. And now look at what she's doing to Tara right now.
Yeah, moments before Angelina was going to use that title belt as a weapon. See the referee come across and Rudy Charles make sure that there's no outside interference from the beautiful people.
Oh, so now you're a mind reader. So you know that Angelina Love was going to use the belt as a weapon.
Well, did you hear what Madison Rayne said? She said she was just showing her the title. I suppose you're buying into that crap.
Maybe they're playing some mind games with Tara. Have you ever thought about that?
Off the clotheslines, here's the scoop, and powers her down with a mid-ring slam. Tara just waits for Velvet to get back up to her feet, and as soon as she does, she's there. Doubles her over with the boot to the midsection. just toying with her now as the complexion of this match has turned totally in her favor.
No, not the Widow's Peak. Got to get out of this. No.
Oh, man. Grabs her with the chin lock, drives her directly down. The Widow's Peak leads to the 3 count.
Here's your winner, Tara!
Can't blame Velvet for that. There's not a knockout out there that wouldn't get pinned after that vicious move.
Widow's Peak leads to the victory on Impact for Tara. And the knockout champion, Angelina Love.
Oh, no.
She has a look of fear on her face as we see Tara going to go to the box and now take the tarantula out.
Oh, come on. Angelina Love, you better do something about it this time. She warned you. Oh, man, this is not right. This is not right. Don't you put that on her. Don't you dare. There we go. Get on it, Angelina. Way to have her back.
Hey. You want some? You want some? You and me right now. Let's do it.
That's what a friend does.
Angelina Love throwing out an open challenge to Tara.
No problem, Angelina. As long as that TNA Knockout Championship is on the line.
Oh, it's blackmail.
Huh?
Extortion. Angelina, don't.
Does she really have a choice?
Well, she's playing that fear factor.
Remember what Velvet said. If you don't have my back, then you and I are done forever.
Fine. Don't you? Fine.
She said fine. She agreed to it. When we return to Impact, Angelina Love has to defend the knockout title against Tara.